Cactus garden's taken off. A lot of flowers. A lot of flowers. Okay, so here I have some cowpeas. They're gonna grow kind of like bush beans, but I'm gonna trail them up this fence here. And they're supposed to be planted 3 inches apart, and I'm gonna stagger them like this, so that it's kind of like a bigger row. Yep, so it looks like the seeds that I had only made it to about there. So I'm gonna have to go and find another package of green beans or maybe some more cowpeas and put them in that little area. The pineapples are doing well. I buried some acidic fruit at the base of the pineapples. I was told that makes them think that they're rotting, and then they put fruit out very quickly. These have been producing a whole bunch of cactus flowers. These are the old cactus flowers. I threw some grapefruit in here that was rotting. We got it from down the road. And that's kicking the pile back off because I let the bacteria die. I found out that these have a female flower on them. There's one. There's another. The male flowers just don't have that bulbous piece below the flower. I decided to use some of this wood instead of just throwing it away. Use some of it in a garden. It won't be in that garden, but I'm gonna make another one on the other side over there. I dug out this center trough here for peanuts, actually. And I've got mounds on each side because when the peanut grows, the flower goes into the soil and the flower produces the peanuts. All right, I got my hay bale and my potatoes. Sweet potatoes too. I'm gonna put regular potatoes over here, sweet potatoes over there. This area has less sun. I think the humidity will still kill the potatoes this time of year, but we'll try them out anyway. So I'm not sure what the difference is between sweet potatoes and yams, but I got all these out of the same bin at the store. But you can see that there's a major color difference here. Not sure what that's about, but I'm gonna plant them anyway. All right, so you can see how much of the hay bale that I have left over from just these two little parts. And so I've got all that space there for extra growth. When the sweet potatoes start growing, I can cut the vines and plant them in here and put hay all over that too. Now this center strip I'm planning on putting peanuts in, and so I've cut these little wire fences to keep squirrels out. But I think what I'll do now is put them over the potatoes to prevent them from stealing the potatoes before they've started to grow. And there you have it. A couple sheets down, a couple pieces of rebar to just weigh it down a little bit for now since it's temporary. So I filled these up halfway with dirt and then from my piles. And then I've got little grapefruit slices that I ate this morning. And I already took the seeds out of them. And I'm just gonna fill them up halfway over the grapefruit, and then we'll plant in them. Now I'm just going to put 2 or 3 seeds in each of these little pots, and when they grow up big enough into little sprouts, I'll put them in their own individual pots. And the sandy soil here is kind of annoying to water. It'll pool and do weird stuff. So I'm just gonna put a little compost that I made on top of it. I had to repair the caster wheels on this cart, or replace them, because they were pretty beaten up, but also one of these is missing some ball bearings and one of them is stuck, like rusted stuck. And so when we try to push this cart around with tables on it, the cart gets stuck and goes sideways but won't go forward and stuff like that. So we got some caster wheels, put them on with a couple screws and washers, and I stuck blocks in there and just sort of fastened them with a couple of screws. And there we go. Cart works great. I got the gas tank repaired and put back up, and I got the heat shield on it. And I'm gonna put the exhaust pipe back in pretty soon. I got the catalytic converter end cleaned up, and I got the exhaust pipe end cleaned up. Now I just gotta go buy a gasket for it.